Hi, everyone. We are here at New York Toy Fair with friend of the pod, Ricky from Plunderlings, and we've got some new things on display here, Ricky. What do we got?
We got the Plunderbeaks. So these are the next addition to the Plunder Planet lineup. These guys have wings, as you can see. They also have articulated mouths with articulated tongues. Is very important. And to show a little bit how the wings work, because we actually went through a bunch of different versions before we were happy with it. But they've got double ball joints here, so you can go all the way in front of the face. And you can also, because they're reversible, you could, for example, take this side and put it here, and then you can overlap it, so you can kind of accordion. So you can, it could go in and out like that, and you can also make them smaller. So if you wanted to do like a medium-sized wing, you could, let's see, you put this here, and make it a medium-sized wing. Sorry, I'll put it this. Or if you want to make a really small wing, you can make it like a cape. And you can just make a little cape. So you have a lot of options of what you can do with it. Wings were always something I find a little bit frustrating on some figures, because this is our version of trying to make fun wings. They give you a lot of options. You can have it fully splayed out without being too heavy.
And these look pretty far along. These look like
yes,
a little bit further than
further than they probably should be. But we definitely need to Kickstarter to be able to pay for the production. So we want to Kickstarter it later this year.
Okay.
We don't have a hard date on it yet, but that's where these are. We also want to maybe put some other creatures for that Kickstarter too. But these are the ones that we're showing for the show.
And you got 3 different beak types.
Yes.
At kind of launch here. We've got this kind of like looks like an axe head, and then we've got more of like a high peak there, and then this pelican fella. Yeah, these look fantastic. Leave it to you guys to find another way to innovate articulation on figures. So you said no hard date on when to expect this Kickstarter to launch?
Definitely 2025.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for as early as possible.
Awesome. Well, as always, Ricky, we're super excited for what's next in the world of the Plunder world. The Plunderverse?
The Plunder Planet. Now we're going.
Plunder Planet. All right. Well, Ricky, thank you again for chatting with us, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, guys. So welcome to the booth. For those that don't know, 9 to 5 Warriors is a 90s inspired toy line that aims to recapture the magic of the Saturday morning cartoon era. So what that meant to me is like fun, rich characters that are like built on a strong structure of story. So when we started, it was only trading cards. Then we finally got to the comic book. And as of last year, we finally released the Wave 1, which is these 4 characters. Major Eraser, leader of the good guys, who are the Water Cooler Commandos. And then Colonel Custard, who's the evil donuts, leader of the bad guys, the Break Room Bandits, as well as their henchmen and loyal recruits, Tech Sergeant Scotchy and Commodore Crisp. And I'm excited to show that thanks to this success of Wave 1, we've been able to do Wave 2, which we have like the full lineup here. So essentially it's Office Supplies, who are the Water Cooler Commandos. They're the good guys, and they basically protect the office and maintain office peace. And then what we have constant battles against are the Break Room Bandits, who are like hell-bent on revenge. They're angry at the wasteful humans who have tossed them in the trash, and they're out here to just, wreak havoc and hopefully reign supreme. So I'm excited to release all new characters back here. Specialist Sugar, who's like a shape-shifting artificial sweetener. Number 2, who, yes, is a supply, but he's as rotten as the food that surrounds him, because he and Lieutenant Led are brothers, but they will never join. I always laughed off at that. So we got Sergeant Spore 2, evil Rotten Sandwich, who's like the muscle of the group. And then I'm really happy to announce who unfortunately didn't survive transit, but the prototype of Slice Age. So he's basically like a forgotten frozen pizza that was left in the back of the fridge, and he's kind of like a caveman-esque. Super awesome. He's got those like ice caps here, rotten mushrooms growing off him, the pepperoni, and like olives, plus a human too. And what's sick is the guy, he's all like, there were fellow other cavemen in the group, so they got like the drawings behind him. Very excited to release him for 2025. They're all slated to ship roughly July of this year.
Awesome. Well, Very excited to see what's next after this, and very excited to get these new ones in hand, brother. They look great.
Thank you for stopping by.